After 60, most men begin to notice it, quietly at first. You wake up a little slower. The energy that used to come so naturally takes longer to find. You used to feel strong, clear, motivated. Now it feels like your body just doesn't respond the same way. You tell yourself it's normal, that it's just age. But deep down you wonder, why did everything change so fast? The truth is, for millions of men, it's not just getting older. It's the gradual decline of male hormones, especially testosterone, that begins around age 40 and accelerates each decade after. Testosterone isn't just about muscle or sex drive. It's what gives you focus, motivation, vitality, even emotional strength. And when those levels drop, life itself can start to feel dimmer. But here's the good news. Modern research now shows that nature still holds the key. There are natural ingredients, some ancient, some common, that can help your body rebalance hormones, restore energy, and bring back that inner power, even after 70. These are not magic pills or synthetic hormones. They're nutrients and herbs that work with your body, not against it. And today, we'll explore 5 of the most powerful. Each one has scientific evidence behind it. Each one supports a different part of the male hormonal system. And when combined, they can help reignite the vitality many men thought was gone forever. So, if you've been feeling tired, unmotivated, or simply not yourself lately, stay with me until the end. Because by the time we finish, you'll understand exactly what your body has been missing and how to bring it back. Our first ingredient comes from India, a root that's been used for over 3,000 years in traditional medicine. It's called ashwagandha, and its name means the strength of a horse. Back then, healers didn't have hormone tests or medical labs, but they knew that men who took ashwagandha regained strength, energy, and calm focus. Today, science can explain why. Ashwagandha is what we call an adaptogen, a plant that helps your body adapt to stress. And that's crucial because one of the biggest enemies of testosterone after 60 isn't age, it's stress. When you live under constant pressure, mental, physical, emotional, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is useful in small bursts, but when it stays high for too long, it directly suppresses testosterone. It's like a seesaw. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. That's where ashwagandha comes in. It helps bring cortisol levels back to normal, allowing testosterone to rise naturally again. In one study, men who took ashwagandha daily for 8 weeks showed an 18% increase in testosterone and reported more energy, better sleep, and even improved mood. Not bad for a simple plant root, but the benefits don't stop there. Ashwagandha also supports brain function, memory, and muscle recovery. 3 things every man over 60 needs more of. And because it reduces anxiety and promotes calmness, many men say it helps them feel more centered, more like themselves again. You don't need huge doses. Even 300 to 600 milligrams per day of a standardized extract can make a difference over time. Think of it as a foundation, the first stone in rebuilding your natural vitality. Ashwagandha won't give you a quick jolt like caffeine. Instead, it works quietly, restoring the balance between your mind, your hormones, and your energy. A balance that's been fading for years, often without you realizing it. Now, let's move from something ancient to something simple, a mineral every man's body depends on, but few get enough of. That mineral is zinc. Zinc is one of the building blocks of manhood. It's essential for hundreds of biochemical processes, but most importantly, it's the spark your body needs to produce testosterone. Without zinc, your body literally can't make enough of the hormone that defines your energy, focus, and sexual health. The problem? After 50, zinc absorption naturally declines. And on top of that, many men eat less red meat or seafood, the richest sources of zinc. The result is a slow, silent depletion. You may not notice it right away, until one day you realize you're always tired, your workouts don't feel the same, and your drive, both mental and physical, just isn't there. Research backs this up. In one study, men with low zinc intake had testosterone levels 30% lower than those who consumed enough. And when older men were given zinc supplements, their testosterone levels nearly doubled within months. Zinc doesn't just support hormones. It strengthens your immune system, helps your body repair tissue, and even sharpens your sense of taste and smell. It's like a small key that unlocks big systems in your body. But here's what most men miss. Taking too much zinc can actually have the opposite effect. The goal isn't overload, it's balance. For most men, 10 to 15 milligrams a day is enough. You can get that naturally from foods like beef and lamb, oysters, eggs, nuts, and seeds. Or from a good multivitamin made specifically for men over 50. Zinc is simple, but don't underestimate it. Because when your body has enough of it, everything else works better. Your testosterone stays higher, your immune system stays strong, and your energy, physical and mental, comes back online. You might think of zinc as small and ordinary, but for your hormones, it's pure gold. High in the cold, dry mountains of Peru, there grows a humble root that has fueled generations of men with strength and endurance. It's called maca root, sometimes known as Peruvian ginseng. For centuries, farmers and warriors of the Andes used it to increase stamina, fertility, and vitality. Today, science is catching up, and the results are fascinating. Maca doesn't raise testosterone directly, but it works in another way, by stimulating the pituitary and hypothalamus, the control centers in your brain that regulate all hormone production. Think of it as a master switch. When those glands are healthy and active, your entire hormonal system operates more efficiently. And that's when you start feeling the difference. More energy, better mood, clearer focus, and yes, often a stronger libido. In a 12-week study, men who took maca reported higher energy levels, improved endurance, and a notable increase in sexual desire, without any artificial stimulation or side effects. The beauty of maca is that it's food, not a drug. You can add a spoon of the powder to your smoothie, coffee, or even warm milk. Its natural sweetness blends easily, and over time, it helps your body rediscover its own rhythm. The vitality that aging tries to take away. For men over 60, maca can be that subtle push, the reminder that strength doesn't have to fade with age. Next comes fenugreek, a small golden seed with a surprisingly powerful effect on male hormones. Fenugreek has been used for thousands of years in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern medicine. It's most famous for one specific compound, furostanolic saponins, which help the body increase free testosterone, the active form that your cells can actually use. Studies show impressive results. In one clinical trial, men who took 600 milligrams of fenugreek extract daily for 12 weeks saw up to a 46% rise in testosterone, along with better strength, mood, and sexual health. But the benefits go beyond hormones. Fenugreek also helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and improve digestion. 3 things that often become harder with age. Its slightly sweet maple-like aroma makes it easy to include in food or tea. And because it's natural, it doesn't create dependency or sudden drops like synthetic boosters. For men after 60, fenugreek works as a gentle spark, reigniting the fire that's been fading slowly, quietly, year after year. And finally, perhaps the most ordinary, yet powerful of them all, extra virgin olive oil. It doesn't come from a distant land or ancient secret. It sits quietly in your kitchen, waiting to be used the right way. Researchers studying the Mediterranean diet found something remarkable. Men who consumed olive oil regularly had higher testosterone levels and better heart function than those who didn't. Why? Because olive oil provides healthy monounsaturated fats, the very building blocks your body uses to make hormones. It also reduces inflammation and improves circulation, which directly affects vitality, brain health, and even performance. In one study, Young men who replaced butter with olive oil experienced a 20% increase in testosterone in just 3 weeks. It's simple, it's natural, and it works. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons per day, on salads, vegetables, or drizzled over food, can make a real difference over time. Olive oil is proof that sometimes the solution is right in front of us. We just need to use it consistently. So now you've seen them, the 5 natural ingredients that can help restore balance, energy, and confidence after 60. Ashwagandha calms the stress that lowers testosterone. Zinc fuels its production. Maca energizes your system from the brain down. Fenugreek activates the free testosterone your body can actually use. And olive oil builds the foundation for it all. Individually, they each help in their own way. Together, they form a natural synergy, a way to support your body without chemicals, without extremes, and without false promises. This is not about turning back the clock. It's about helping your body remember how to feel alive again. If you're a man over 60 and lately you've been feeling tired, foggy, or less like yourself, remember this. It's not your fault. It's not weakness. It's your body asking for balance. You don't need to chase youth or perfection. You just need to give your body what it's quietly been missing. Start small. Add olive oil to your meals. Eat foods rich in zinc. Try ashwagandha or maca in the morning. Experiment with fenugreek tea in the evening. Over time, you may begin to feel it. More energy when you wake up, more drive to move, more clarity in your thoughts. Because strength doesn't disappear with age. It just needs the right ingredients to wake up again. And when that happens, when you feel that spark return, you'll realize that the best years of your life aren't behind you. They're right here, waiting to be lived. If you found this information helpful, take the first step toward reclaiming your vitality today. Try incorporating these 5 natural ingredients into your routine, share this video with friends who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips to help men over 60 live stronger, healthier, and more confident lives. I'm Dr. Lauren Hart, and I'll see you in the next video, because your best years are still ahead.